Pat Robertson on his 700 Club program told a viewer who wrote into him that it's a really good idea to ignore his family's advice that when he feels sick, he go to a doctor, instead letting God treat him. And Pat Robertson has really been on this kind of faith healing, God healing kick lately. Pat Robertson healed a neck injury via text message recently. Then he cured breast tumors. He also said that Christians do have the power to raise the dead even after they have died from the disease, but he chooses not to use it. And then also says that he is able to faith heal people through the television. Well, he got a letter from a 76-year-old viewer who said, I made a deal with God to let God heal me, but my family, they say I should go to an actual doctor. What do you think? And here's what Pat Robertson had to say. Brilliant advice from Pat.
I'm 76 years old. Several years ago, I made a covenant with God. I asked him to be my physician. I said, I trust you, Lord, for all my physical needs, whether I'm sick or healthy, healed or afflicted. I will never cease to praise you, and when my life is ended, I pray you'll receive me into your holy kingdom. The problem is, every time I'm sick, my family pressures me to see a doctor. Was I foolish for making such a commitment? I know my loved ones are only concerned with my welfare. How can I make them understand?
There's some people that think that doctors are God, and they really aren't. And you've asked God to be your physician, so stick with it and say, Lord, I'm asking you for it. I see nothing wrong with taking medicine. I'm all for doctors. I'm so grateful for the incredible medicine and the technology we have available to us. It's absolutely extraordinary, and I don't want to diminish that one bit. But you've made a commitment to the Lord. Stick with it. Don't let your family influence you. Do what you feel like doing.
Tell that to the dead children who were denied medical treatment because their parents were faith healing them with prayer. This is just getting so ridiculous, Lewis. How is Pat Robertson saying this? And remember, he did sneak in there. He doesn't have a problem with medical technology and medicine. Of course, Pat Robertson, anytime he feels ill, he's going to the best treatment money can buy. But you know what? Keep tithing. You always want to keep tithing. And don't ignore your family. You made a deal with God that God is going to treat your illness.
This is the same guy who said that the earth isn't 6,000 years old necessarily, and that, sometimes he agrees with science, and he's said some level-headed things. And this is counter to that, and I guess perhaps that is just because there's tithes that need to be paid, like you said. It's terrible information, terrible advice.
I would really love it if someone were to successfully faith heal a broken leg with no medical intervention, no cast. That would really be something.
Oh, if you ask Pat Robertson, I'm sure he'll tell you he's done it before, but we'll never see it happen.